Rivals, and it is a glorious day for me, I hope, because they finally put my girl in the game. I've been saying since I started on Marvel Rivals, I'm like, yo, if they put Jubilee in here, I am going to own this shit. And like, y'all have not seen me play seriously. Oh, Apocalypse! Yeah, I don't care about you. Get your ass off the screen. I told y'all, if they put Jubilee in this game, a boy was about to get serious. And so this is the turning point for me. I got Gambit, I got Rogue. They put Cyclops in here, and I got like some of the characters that I like, but I've been waiting for Jubilee. So like now, I have not done any research on this girl. I want to come in here. I'm gonna like just go raw straight into her, like without like knowing anything, without like getting any information, because I want it to be a pure relationship. And every time I play, I think I mention, get the fuck off my screen. Every time I play, I think I mention I'm like, yo, I'm just waiting for Jubilee to come out. I'm just waiting for Jubilee to come out. So like now that she's hit this, I'm gonna be all up in this today. So like I am gonna be doing like some WildFIRE streaming later. So if you like watching me stream and stuff like that, stop by later tonight, maybe around like 10 o'clock Japan time. I'll be doing some WildFIRE WildFIRE Extended Universe or Expanded Universe game development, where you can like find me and my original WildFIRE characters. This is the metal print of Nikki. One of the characters, one of the descendants of the character that I'm putting in my game right now. But it's about to get real, because me and Jubilee, we go way back. This is Gambit, love you, but you gotta go. Like, this is the girl. Like, I would actually say that like Jubilee is the girl that saved my life. There she is. Oh, I have not, I knew she was coming, and I've been waiting for this day. Alright, so, she is definitely, hey, baby, what is up? What is up? I am so happy to see you in this game. I think she's been in a couple of games, so far, but, oh my god. I am so happy to see her in this game. I'm just so happy to see her, period. This is my dream girl, right? You know what? She's always been my dream girl. Ever since me and her, we go way back. Like I said, I will get into the story while I'm playing the game, but I gotta get into I gotta find out how she plays first. But you can tell I'm really excited about this one. Like I said, I would honestly contribute this girl to saving my life on multiple occasions. Grew up with her with the X-Men animated series. I read her. I had her in the my dad had a lot of X-Men comics, right? I mean, he got closets full of them stuff, from the 1960s and 70s and stuff. A lot of them ain't in good condition. But I grew up on Marvel comics, DC comics, a lot of stuff. But it was the X-Men that saved me. And if you watch my interview, I have an interview online on my YouTube channel, where someone's interviewing me about my creative media ball studio here in Japan. Because I'm also a game developer and I make comics and stuff like that, which you can check out on my YouTube page. But, oh shit, I jumped into quick match. Shoot, I was gonna jump into training. Alright, no, baby, where are you?
Ooh, pick me,
oh, motherfucker. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't fast enough. Alright, but I know she's gonna be popular. So who can I protect her with? Alright, we're gonna go with Remy.
Make way for the
so Remy, so Remy and Jubilee are two of my favorite X-Men characters ever. Jubilee, this whole round, I apologize to my teammates, but my mission is to protect Jubilee. I'm sorry. I am sorry for the rest of you. Sparkling staff.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds.
Alright, where you at, baby? Let's go, Gambit. She's younger than you, you gotta be the older brother here. But whoo, I'm about to make a name for myself in this bitch, because my girl has finally jumped up in here. Yeah. So I intentionally didn't want to spoil anything with her.
4,
hey,
3,
girl.
2, 1.
Show me what you got. Alright.
Really hurt. Help me out.
Okay. Get away from my girl. Get away from my girl. Shit. Who was that? Oh, fuck. That was Iron Man. Alright, I'm a mind backing her up. But I'm actually trying to see how she plays. Because I haven't done any research on her. If I really like a character, if I really like a game, I don't research it. Like, on purpose. Because, like, I want to get the full experience of it. That's okay, I don't care. Shit, they're all over me already. Go. Let me heal myself up here. Fuck. Alright, so anyways, like I was saying, like, me and Jubilee, we go way back. She was my first anime crush. Like, you know, the very first anime girl that I think I actually ever really fell in love with. And, like, that was because, like, we were very similar. Like, so I was a teenager. I was just becoming a teenager when the X-Men animated series first came out, you know, and like I totally related with her on everything because like me being a black kid in an all-white neighborhood, like and then also, well, living in an all-white neighborhood, but also not this Iron Man is OP like a business. What the hell? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, there she is. Alright, alright, we're getting rocked here. Hold on, I need to focus because my team's getting rocked. Hold on. Yo, there's this bulldogging the shit out of it. Ah, mother. Alright, we're getting rocked here. So, like, anyways, like, what happened is, like, you know, like I said, we kind of, she was, when X-Men the animated series came out, Jubilee was a bit older than me, but, you know, everything that she was going through is exactly what, like, I was kind of going through, because I was in a place where I didn't fit in, like, I was always the outcast, because, like, you know, I had some stuff going on with my family, with my older brother, and stuff like that, you know, where I couldn't fit in. And then, like, you know, me being the only black kid in, like, a neighborhood, well, like, one of two only black kids raised in a very, very white Christian, area, you know, where anything that kind of went wrong got blamed on us. I mean, like, and this is in the South, too. So, well, not in the South, but it's in Tennessee. So, you know, it was kind of like, not as bad as like some other places back in the 90s and stuff like that, but it was not exactly the best either.
I'm doing this my way.
Never hurt.
That damn Iron Man is a nuisance. Now he's not. Fuck.
Well, you can't expect them all.
Yeah, they had way too much firepower. But anyway, like, you know, like, she was going through the same thing that I was going through, like, you know, like, so we just resonated. As soon as I saw the first episode of X-Men the animated series, I immediately fell in love with this girl. I'm like, oh, wow, you know, like, you know, she knows exactly how I feel, you know, so, with all of that, you know, going down, I only got, like, one kill, because I was like, I'm so excited. I just want to jump up in here, and I'm not gonna, hold on, before I jump in with another, match, though, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump out of this, I'm gonna jump into, like, training mode, with her. So that's what I was gonna do before I just actually hit, quick match instead, so let me go ahead and change the mode here. And that'll also, like, give me some time to explain my feelings for this young lady. So, like I said, like, I was about maybe 12 or 13 when X-Men the animated series came out. Actually, do I want to do that one? So like, yeah, I was about like 12 or 13 when X-Men the Animated Series came out, and like, you know, there was a lot going on. Oh, I'm still not really paying attention to what I'm doing because I'm just so excited, and I kind of want to tell everybody this story. And so when X-Men the Animated Series back in the 90s came out, you know, I was really, yeah, I was really kind of lost, at a loss for a lot of stuff because, you know, there was just so much going on in my personal life and with my family. All right, baby, what you got? Fireworks finale, sparking sprint, dazzling detonation, L2, blooming ball, passes sparkling. Okay, so what do you got? WildFIRE sparks vampire skin. Oh, okay. Damn, she looks good in this too. Okay, so like, you know, like I said, we just kind of resonated like from the very first episode. I mean, the way she was drawn, her facial expressions, like everything. They just did everything perfect. I'm like, and I think like, you know, that's the first time I was just kind of like, wow, damn, this anime character like is hot. And so from that point on, you know, like I was heavily invested in anything that happened to her. Like, and I started collecting like the Wolverine comics just because like that's what she was in. You know. Okay.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's your jump ability like? Alright, baby, let's go get some kills.
This party sounds super lame. Let's get it over with already.
Okay, woohoo! First kill with Jubilee. Second kill with Jubilee. Bitches, do you know who I am? My name is Jubilation Lee. Don't forget it. Remember it. Remember it, motherfuckers. Alright, here we go. Let's go, girl. Let us go. Alright. Ah, shit. Fuck, Venom got me. Oh, thank you for the reviving, though. Alright, let's go, let's go. Let's get up in there, girl. Yeah, let the sparks fly. Alright. Okay, I was kind of wondering if, like, maybe somebody was, like, I'm totally heading the wrong way anyway, though. Alright, this L2 I haven't tried yet.
Another loser to punch.
I hooked you up.
Oh, wait a minute. Haha. Alright, ignite. Oh shit, I didn't ignite it. Bye, group. Alright. Is there any other way that they can kind of escape? Yes, we did.
Oh, no skill shot! I'm good to go.
Oh, Angela, come here. I know you're not even from the Marvel Universe, but... Wait a minute. Yeah, I see somebody up here. Groot, where are you at? You are screwed.
Woo! Never miss.
Let me get up out of here. Who's that?
I'm infantry again.
Somebody will take a pot shot at me,
I
motherfucker.
could use some help.
Nope, 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 nope. Ah, shit. Oh, Cyclops would have had me anyway after that, though. Yeah, I was trying to, like, take out Hulk, but I knew Angela was up in the air somewhere. Alright, let's get back out there, girl. Yes, ma'am. is, damn it.
Stop them!
Oh, she's got her vampire powers in here too.
Vampire mutant. Sure.
Tick, boom, bitches. Ah, who is this?
Feeling way better already.
Someone scratch my back.
Ionic burst!
And it was worth the wait.
Can't
Bye, Gambit.
Only 60 seconds left.
Ionic burst!
Shield?
You got a license for that thing?
Shield? Well, okay.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Haha, got you. Oh, baby, I love you. All right. Oh shit, there's Gambit.
There they are! Let the sparks
30 seconds.
Hey, Dee, enjoy the amplifier.
feeling way better already. Face it, damn it!
My favorite part.
Oh, this feels so good.
10 seconds.
All right.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Yeah, this is my baby. This is like, she will always be her and Squirrel Girl. Like, I love Squirrel Girl, but Jubilee was my first. Yeah, she was like the first anime girl that I like. You know, I'm like, I will die for this girl.
Yes, life energy, yup!
Die, please. Die, please. Die, please. That was 3 in a row. 3 in a row. You don't fuck with me in Jubilee, damn it. Yeah, so like, oh my god. Like, this is what I've been wanting for ever since I started playing. I'm like, when I first started playing Marvel Rivals, I'm like, do they have Jubilee? Do they have Jubilee? I'm like, oh, they got Squirrel Girl. So I'm like, alright. But man, like, I got 17 kills with the girl. I ain't even like studied or nothing, right? But because of her, because of Jubilee, like her and the X-Men animated series actually kept me out of a lot of trouble. Because of the neighborhood that I was in. Like, I was living, like, my family was going, my dad was a preacher, and like there's a lot of stuff that went behind there. My brother was always in trouble, but he was never around to be found. And so whenever some like shit went down, the only one that they could kind of find was me. So I used to get my ass kicked a lot for stuff that he did, and I was like 5 years younger than him. And my dad being like, my dad was a strong guy, but he had a certain image that he had to try to keep up because of the fact that we were the only black family in the neighborhood, on that side of the town, basically, and like, and so he was trying to maintain an image, and especially with the way that my brother was always like running around thugging out and stuff like that, like, you know, like trying to be a gangster and stuff like that. My dad and my mom kind of felt like it was kind of worked a little bit extra hard to try to prove themselves to the community and like all of this stuff, and that just kind of left me stuck in the middle, right? So like what happened after that is I kind of wound up because of my brother's antics, I wound up it became dangerous for me to go to the school that we were going to, and so like I got kind of kicked out of that school, and then I got kicked out of another school, and then I started going to schools that were in the projects, you know, the schools that were on the other side of the tracks, basically, where the black family lived, kind of like the poor rundown areas. And I didn't fit in there either because like because I had lived on so I've always been in between two worlds, and so I've never fit in anywhere, and like you know, when no matter what I did, I never really fit in, so I felt like a mutant basically, like my whole life. You know, ever since I was like, even before I started going to school, like because of like some family stuff, I was still kind of in the middle of like a lot of shit.
I assure you, I'm here.
Yeah, I haven't vamped out yet either.
The battle starts in 5.
Alright, can I turn that off? Okay, so once it's activated, her bloodlust.
1.
Alright, I'm still in bloodlust right now, I guess. So
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
bye. Die please. Die please. Die, please. Everybody. Everybody's gonna get it. Hawkeye, you definitely gonna get it, boy.
Let the sparks fly! Give me that luck. Here, I'm channeling.
As good as new.
Bye. Oh, don't run, Clint. Don't run. Ah, damn it. He ran. Or somebody killed him. Bye. Yo, like, this is my girl. You don't mess with my girl. Alright, so anyway, like, you know, once X-Men, I was kind of at the point where I was starting to kind of get in, I kind of felt like, you know, if no matter what I did, I was going to not fit in anywhere because of what my brother and my, you know, my family's policies on fighting. So even though I couldn't, like, even though I'd get my ass kicked in school, I wasn't allowed to fight or anything. So, because that was my dad's policy, like, you know, we live in a Christian neighborhood, we are the only, like, black family at this church. You can't really, like, you know, so even if something happens, you know, they already think your brother's a problem, so you can't, like, really do anything, right? So, like, and I mean, they were sending me, like, to all, like, you know, like, schools in the hood wearing a suit and tie, just because my dad wanted to maintain an image, right? Shit. Boom, gotcha. 5-player kill streak with my baby Jubilee. Haha.
That looks like it hurt.
Alright.
Here to help.
I have no idea what this bloodlust does, but wait a minute, I got Blade on my team. Is this a good idea? Alright. Gotcha.
Way better already.
Who wants to see vagina change?
I hooked you up. Finish Benjamin. Oh, way to drop.
Ah, okay, never mind. I got blocked by the door. Bye. Bye, Bucky. Die, Bucky.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Boom.
I got hit like hard. Feeling way better already.
Woo! 10-player kill streak. Oh, Blade, shit. Oh, no, that's Bucky. Never mind. I ain't worried about Bucky. Sorry, Bucky. No disrespect, but I just am simply not worried about you. Yeah, so, like, you know, like, because of that situation, that unique situation I was kind of stuck in, like, I didn't really have many friends, didn't really have anywhere to go, and then, like, so when Jubilee, you know, when I saw, like, Jubilee in the X-Men animated series, I'm like, oh, I can, like, I totally relate to that, you know, and plus, like I said, she was hot. I've always had a thing for Asian girls, right? I just didn't know I had a thing for Asian girls until I watched X-Men the animated series and I got attracted to Jubilee. Fuck. What? Bucky. Bye, Buck. Boom. Alright, so like, so what happened is like, I got kicked out of school, then I wound up going to the school on the other side of the track that I didn't fit in there either because my parents, my dad and mom had that image that they wanted to like kind of like project. And so like I'd get beat up, I'd get bullied, and like I wasn't allowed to do anything because my dad was afraid that they would look at me as the troublemaker, you know, like they did my brother. And so, like, I was kind of trapped, and so I shut down. Basically, I started, well, before I shut down, like, I started getting to a point, I'm like, well, if they're going to judge me anyway, I might as well start doing crazy stuff. So I started doing, like, crazy stuff, because that was the way that I could get attention from my parents. And don't get me wrong, my parents were, like, you know, they were very good people, but they were also kind of stuck in a situation where, they kind of had to, oh, wait a minute, I'm still doing the, like, that's why I'm doing so well. Hold on. Alright, alright,
You'll
so
need a top-notch team to win this one.
alright, yeah, sorry, so I was talking so much I forgot that I'm like actually playing against AI. Alright, that's why I'm doing so well. Alright, so after this, I'm going to jump out of this, and this is my practice run, so I'm going to jump out of this, and then I'm going to join some, like, quick matches. But, you know, this does give me a chance to, like, kind of talk to people, and let them know kind of what's going down. So, what I was saying is, like, because of what was kind of going on, I started kind of getting myself in, not getting myself in trouble, but started doing stuff to just kind of make sure I was kind of getting some attention. And it wasn't necessarily healthy, because I started running around with, like, a couple of guys that were, well, that didn't wind up living, very long, unfortunately. But, you know, it got to a point where, something happened at school, and I got kicked out of that school too, and like that time it was actually pretty bad, because they're like, we know it wasn't your fault, and we know that, that they've been picking on you, and, you've been like, you've been getting bullied and stuff like that, but, you can't do what you were about to do, and you can't bring what you brought to school, so it's, unfortunately, like, you're suspended for, like, the whole year, and if we see you around the school campus, it's because of what I said during that time, I'm like, basically it was, I'm like, well, if they die, I don't care. So, and that didn't go over too well with the guidance counselors or anything like that. So, with the principal, and they realized that I was about to do something that some people was going to regret. So, mostly the other people, and that would have wound me up in a place where I didn't want to be. But, at that point, I just had enough, because I wasn't, like, I'm like, well, I told my parents, like, you guys ain't protecting me, nobody's kind of protecting me, so I gotta protect myself, and so they're like, okay, well, you need a year timeout, so, like, if we see you around the school campus, we're gonna call the police and have you arrested, kind of thing, and, so, like, I got suspended for, like, a year, but, fortunately, that actually turned out to be one of the best years of my life, because, like, my parents, they weren't too thrilled about me getting kicked out of school, again. First time, it wasn't my fault. The second time, it was kind of my fault, because I was kidding, because I didn't fit. The third time, like, it was definitely my fault, and I would say that they were justified for that one, because I was about to do something stupid, and I probably wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. But, since I got kicked out of school, my parents made sure I got all of my books for, like, the second and, because I had to repeat the 9th grade. So my parents made sure that I got all my books, for both grades, and, like, I wasn't allowed to watch TV. I learned how to pick locks, though, because my parents locked that shit up in their room. Hey, Gene. So, my parents, like, locked the TV up in their room, like, I wasn't gonna figure out how to pick a lock. Which is exactly what I did. And they were never home, but my parents were never home anyway. So, because they both had to work, and a lot of that had to do with the shit that my brother, got them into. So, they had to pay back a lot of stuff that, they had to pay for a lot of stuff that he kind of did. Unfortunately, like, my brother's 5 years older than me, but he passed away, a couple years ago.
There they are. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I wonder what Emily attack is like. Oh shit! She has her plasma blades. All right.
Ooh, free shield.
Shall we, Emma?
Please, hurt. Help me out.
It's clobbering time!
Life energy, yeah. I'll get you next time. Who ordered the catch of the day?
I hate those things. I'm out of your range.
Rain 'em, drop.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Neil, what? I can't hear you because it's dead.
We'll get it.
Ooh, free shield.
They got behind you. Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I had to get up out of there. When I hear pure, I start running. Yeah, so, I couldn't really do anything. I wasn't allowed to watch TV, but my parents were never home. So, like, not only did I learn how to pick the lock, that gave me lots of time for martial arts training. So what I would do is like I had to clean the house, I had to cook dinner, I had to like do my homework, and I wasn't allowed to have any fun. However, that turned out to be the funniest time in my life because I had like no pressure, no stress, no brother like issues, no yeah, I had like no. I just had like basic like lifestyle responsibilities and stuff like that. So what happened is like I wound up like studying. I finished all of my. I figured out like the best way for me to do my homework and stuff was like basically just to go ahead and clear everything within the first couple months. So I did all of the book work. You know, I studied really hard. I did all the book work. I did all, and I had to turn in my assignments. So I basically did everything in like 2 months. And so all I had to do was like just send my assignments in. You know, or my parents would have to take them to school. And so, like, you know, that's how I was keeping up with the class. But not only did I keep up with the 9th grade class, I actually, like, learned all the stuff in 10th grade, too. And so I kind of got bored because they underestimated my ability for learning. Or, like, when I get into something, I get really into something. And I wanted to, like, prove, I kind of wanted to have revenge on, well, not revenge, but, you know, I didn't want to be, I knew I was going to be, like, a year behind. And I knew that they were going to use that against me. So I started watching a lot of kung fu movies. I started watching like a lot of Asian stuff. I started like learning how to get like started training myself like every day. So I trained like martial arts for like 7 hours a day. Yes, I was like training martial arts for 7 hours a day, and then like I was also like doing what else was I doing?
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Still got an edge. Ah, much better.
Still got an edge. I heard that one, yeah. Now I'm just like, so. Anyway, like, that was like what I was kind of doing at the time. So like I got really good at studying, and I started reading encyclopedias, and I just got to the point where I just wanted more knowledge than anybody else. So physically, like this was like, you know, I was ripped. You know, I'm like doing one hand upside down push-up and shit. You know, while everybody else is like still studying in school and shit. And then like after I finished my work and my assignments and my homework, which I didn't have to do after 2 months. I would like read encyclopedias, and then I'd like watch Star Wars for 6 hours. I would do my training, you know, because nobody was there to monitor me. So I was doing my training, and then like I missed it. Hold on. Ah shit. Never mind. Okay, that didn't do what I thought. So let's see, where was I going? Oh yeah. So I was like doing my studying, and then I would do my martial arts training, and then after I cook dinner and stuff like that, I'd take my shower or take my bath, nice long baths, and then I would like my parents didn't get home until about like maybe 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and so what I would do is, well, actually my mom was sick a lot during that time because like of the stress my brother caused.
Never hurt.
Four comes along.
Look up the iron fist engines, boy.
Hurry up. It just wasn't your day.
And so like because like she was never home and my dad was never home. My dad didn't get home until like 11 something. I think like there were a couple, like more than a couple of months like when my mom just wasn't there. Because she was in the hospital actually because of stress. And so, you know, that left me, like, by myself until my dad got home. And I knew what time he got home, because he didn't get off work until 11 o'clock, right? And he would get home around, like, 11:30. So as long as I had everything done by, like, those times, that was good. So I would watch, I would, like, clean the house, make sure dinner was done, make sure everything was clean, make sure that I had my homework out. You know, he got to the point where he didn't even have to check it because he knew I already did it. So, like, you know, and that kind of took, like, took a lot of strain off of him. And so, yeah. And so, like, after all of that, what I would do is, like, after my training, cleaning and stuff like that, and dinner, cooking, and everything was set, what I would do is I would actually jump in and I would watch Star Wars for, like, 6 hours. I watched this series so much that I memorized everything, word for word, and I think I could still repeat almost every line from, like, episodes 4, 5, and 6. And I would also watch like martial arts movies like Jean-Claude Van Damme and stuff like that because that was part of my training. I watched like a lot of the 80s movies like Mannequin and like Mannequin and like Lost Boys and all of that like good old teenage stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Let me jump up out of this. I kind of want to do like yeah, that was like, that's why I was getting so lucky. I forgot I was in practice match. I was getting all happy for nothing. Alright, let's go to quick match. I want quick match. Okay, I'll jump into quick match next. But during this time is like when like that year, yeah, that year X-Men X-Men hadn't come out. So X-Men the animated series actually came out when I started my second ninth grade year. And when I went back to school, of course, you know, everybody was clowning on me because I was a year behind everybody else, right? But they didn't know what I was doing during that year. And that was most educational. And when I went back, I was completely changed. Like physically, mentally, everything was like completely different. And X-Men the animated series came out right before I started school again, I think, right? So I remember there was like, and that's when I kind of got, that's when I got attracted to this girl, and like, you know, I loved her attitude and everything, and I was also like really attracted. I was also really like getting into that Wolverine mentality, that loner mentality. I'm like, I lived for like a year without you guys. I'm smarter than you. I'm stronger than you. Therefore, I don't need you. And I had no friends. I was determined to have like no friends. I didn't talk to anybody. When I went to school, I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't associate with anybody. I would move my desk outside of the classroom because I didn't want to be around anybody. Because like, you know, I'm like, well, they don't like me. They don't understand me. Like, and they watched for like 2 years while I was getting my ass kicked. I don't have any allies here. And so, like, you know, I was total, like, lone wolf, and I was totally fine with it. And which actually wound up being an advantage for me because it turns out girls kind of like that kind of stuff, right? And so, like, when I first went back, though, a lot of boys, they're like, oh, yeah, you the one that kind of, like, you got to repeat. So they started trying to clown on me. And they also noticed that I had changed physically. So a lot of them decided they kind of wanted to challenge me and see what I had been doing like for like a year, and I wasn't fucking around because I watched all the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, right? So like I was like, you know, first week I got into like a fight, and it did not go well for the other person, you know, and then so like, but I had to be careful because I didn't want to get kicked out of school again, right? So like, you know, but this time when I got into a fight, I noticed like, you know, the girls actually stood up for me. You know, because I was just a totally different person. So, you know, they're like, yeah, they picking on him and stuff like that. You know, y'all leave that boy alone. He's already got enough. He's going to have to repeat, stuff like that. And so, like, and so that, yeah, he's going to have to repeat the ninth grade. And, you know, so they kind of felt sorry for me because they knew that what happened the last time wasn't my fault either. You know, and I was generally a nice, respectful, like, kind of kid, you know, and but the other boys, they just kind of saw that it was weakness. And, you know, and since my hands were kind of like tied on what I could do, they knew that I wasn't allowed to fight back. Because if I fought back, then I would actually get in trouble at home by my dad, right? So either way, I was screwed. But when I got kicked out of school, I had reached a point where I'm like, well, if I'm gonna get in trouble anyway, you know, I might as well do something to get in trouble for. So, and that means that you guys are in for it.
Better already.
Oh shit.
Time for fireworks.
So like, anyways, that's kind of what was going down. But when I met Jubilee, so I met Jubilee in X-Men the animated series, like when I started my second ninth grade year, and that really, really helped me out a lot because like she was going through exactly the same thing I felt like I was going through, and so I'm like, you know what, you know, me and this girl, like she just became she became my first crush. She became my dream girl. I just started like, I didn't care about other girls or anything like that. And I'm like, well, you know, unless you're Asian and unless you look like Jubilee, I'm not interested in you. And so I was totally shutting girls down at school, like all the time. I was nice to him. I was respectful and stuff like that. You know, I wasn't like trying to be a thug or a gangster or anything like they were used to. And so like I was totally not into any of that shit. I'm just like, you know, like, hey, Vulture, can you rap? I'm like, why would I want to do that? Y'all leave me alone. Get the fuck out of my face. So and then I just go on about my business, right? And apparently that's attractive. So like I was not the bad boy. I was just a bad boy who didn't need anybody at that time. I'm like, I don't need parents. I don't need you. I don't need a teacher. I don't need anybody. So that was my whole MO. And so like, you know, I like when it came to like dealing with females, like I was just kind of like, I already have my you know image dream girl. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, get away from you guys. I'm gonna marry an Asian girl that looks like Jubilee, and I'm gonna be happy. Like the rest of y'all guys, you can do like, you know, all of that Freaknik and all of that shit. Like if you want to, don't get me wrong, I like the Freaknik. But like y'all can do all of that shit. I am just totally not interested. That is not my zone. Like you don't like me, I don't like you. You don't understand me, I don't want to understand you. Have a good day. That was my whole thing. But when it came to, I could do that because I already had I already had an image of what I wanted. You know, what I wanted in life. You know.
You're ahead of us.
I'm gonna, like, when I get out of school, I'm gonna be an assassin. I'm gonna be a highly trained assassin. You know, I'm like, or maybe work for special forces or something like that. And then I'm gonna go to Asia, I'm gonna meet a nice Asian girl, I'm gonna have like kids and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna learn to be a ninja. And then like, I never see you motherfuckers again. And that was my whole thing. So because of that, you know, but all of that came from watching X-Men the animated series though. So you know, because I'm like, well, I'm a mutant, I'm different. I'm different than everybody I know. Like I don't fit in anywhere. That means I fit in. That means I can kind of make my own path, and I fit in wherever I want to fit in, you know. And like things I'm not interested in, I don't like, you know, I don't feel bad about not being part of the group because I never was anyway. And that's also like when I started writing during my second time getting kicked out of school, or like my third time actually. Well, okay, well, I would say it's my second time, but those were my fault. The times that it was my fault. So, during my second time getting kicked out of school, that's when I actually started coming up with my WildFIRE. Well, not really coming up with my WildFIRE storyline, but that's when it started to take a lot more shape. Yeah, that's when it started to kind of take shape because I had nothing else to do, so I'd write in my free time, like write stories that my parents weren't supposed to read with a lot of cussing and a lot of violence and a lot of martial arts. Luna Snow, damn. Okay. I'm like, who is you? Like, alright, so, yep. Alright, so now I'm gonna jump out of this and jump into some, like, actual play. Alright. So I was getting all happy because I thought I was, like, you know, actually doing something, but I was actually in, like, bot mode, so that's why I was doing so well with her. I don't think I'm gonna be, and that's why I was able to grab her every time. So anyways, like, you know, I started writing, and one reason I started writing is because, like I said, when I went back to school, my second 9th grade year, I didn't want to associate with anybody. I'm like, I'm a totally different thing from you guys. Like, you know, I'm not white, I'm not black, I'm in the middle. You, like, they don't accept me, you don't accept me. My parents, like, you know, are nice people, but they don't understand any of the stuff that I'm going through. So I'm like, you know what, I just don't care. Like, just everybody leave me alone. That was my mode. And so, like, I started writing when I was, like, kicked out of school. And then, like, I continued writing, you know, so, like, because I had already done all my homework and stuff like that, there was nothing else for me to do. So, I would take the test, I would pass the test, I would leave my chair outside, I wouldn't talk to anybody. My science teacher, you know, she had to force me to work with other people. No, like, there were 2 teachers that kind of noticed what I was doing, noticed kind of how I had changed. And so, like, the one was my science teacher, because I suck at math, so she started using science to teach me math. And also, like, she's like, well, you don't have to work with a group. Because I had already done all the assignments, basically, at home, and experimented the shit out of stuff myself. And so, like, she's like, well, everybody wanted to be at my table, though, because I already knew everything, right? So, but they wanted me, but I didn't want them. So, that's kind of how it was going down. So like my science teacher, like she really helped me. And then like I had 2 English teachers, like who really helped me out a lot because like one English teacher, she was just temporary. But she's the one that kind of, my English teacher, my original English teacher, she got pregnant, right? And so she was out for like the first first half of the year to take care of her kids and stuff like that. And so like there was a white teacher, white English teacher, who kind of realized, you know, very young, very beautiful lady. I mean, like if I was gonna date a teacher, it would have been her. Yeah. So like but she kind of realized, she's like, oh, okay, well, this guy, he's a bit different. So, she's like, well, he's a bit different. So I would just go to school, I'd take my desk, I would move it outside, I wouldn't associate with anybody. I was good at reading and stuff like that, but I didn't have a black accent. That's what, like, a lot of the kids would pick up on because, like, my mom and where I was raised around, like, on the college campus, around, well, a lot of white people. So I had, like, a universal accent, basically, and my accent, even now, my accent kind of changes depending on who I'm talking to. Wait a minute. Thor, die, Thor.
Shields, count me in.
Why is this motherfucker not dying? Bye, Wanda. Damn, I missed.
You're welcome.
Shit. Ah, damn it. Well, at least I died in the zone. Yeah, I'm trying to take Thor and, what's his name out.
This party isn't over till I say so.
Oh shit, you better hurry up.
Or don't.
I am Asgard's might.
Alright, hold on, like, we were kind of getting our asses kicked. Give me a second. Because we spent too much time outside this zone.
Behold the god of
Behold the god of what? Okay.
You're welcome.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
This should patch me up.
Damn it.
That one hurts.
Okay, that was good.
Can't keep a vampire X-Man down.
Alright, maybe I should have switched to vampire mode because I think that kind of like would heal me up. So anyway, like when I went back to school, like my English teacher, she's like, oh, okay, this guy's kind of different. So she's like, instead of you hanging out with the rest of the class, because I know you don't like the motherfuckers, what you can do is I just want you to sit outside and I want you to write your stories. And she did that as a way of psychological, you know, to help me out, help me deal with my what was kind of eating me, right?
I'm ready to put on a show.
Yeah, I was trying to take out Doctor Strange.
Behold the god of thunder!
Alright, let's get back out there, guys. So, like, you know, that English teacher, she's just like, you know what, you know, you don't have to do the rest of the class, you don't have to, like, participate in the, like, plays or anything like that, you know, you just, like, you don't have to do the reading because we know you can read, and if you read, you have a different accent, so, like, the other kids are gonna make fun of you. I understand why you don't want to hang out with them, and so she let me move my chair outside, and she's like, your assignment is just write. Like, I want you to write, everything that you think and everything that you feel, and like I'll read that and I'll be your you know, I'll judge your writing.
30 seconds before
and
you
she's
attack.
the one that
Get
actually
ready.
got me into writing like stories. And so like she thought I was gonna write like down all of my emotional stuff. I started writing sci-fi, and she started reading that stuff, you know, on the weekend, and she's like, oh my god, this is actually pretty good. And so she started helping me with my grammar, and she kind of fell in love with my writing. So she's like, you know what, you should start writing, enter a writing contest. And so, like, I actually started to really, like her and care about her. So I'm like, okay, yeah, well, fine. You know, I'll, like, enter some writing contests. And I actually won.
Capture the mission area. Got it?
So, like, unfortunately, like, she had to leave because, my normal English teacher, was coming back off of, maternity leave. So, like, she had to, like, transfer out because, like I said, she was just kind of temporary. But she also passed that on to my, other English teacher, she had to pass it on. She's like, yo, like, you know, you gotta keep an eye on this guy because, like, he's not, like, she told her everything about me. She's like, you know, so I just have him writing, you know, writing his own, like, stories. And so, fuck, nice, they got in there kind of quick.
Great, I could use some help.
Behold the god of thunder!
Behold the god of these nuts! Die, please.
That was it. Yes,
Die, Strange. Got him. Damn it, Venom's all over me. Fuck. Oh, got him. Alright.
that was way too close.
That was me, guys. That was me and Jubilee. Yeah. Alright, are we gonna push? I think we're gonna push, yeah. Oh, you wanna guard first?
Feeling stronger already.
Yeah, so my two English teachers, you know, when my other English teacher came back, you know, she's like, okay, well, you know, you can sit outside and you can do your writing. She's like, you know, and the other teacher, she already told me what's kind of going on with you, so I understand. You know, but, you know, by that time, though, I'd already, like, you know, I was in the middle of doing the writing contest kind of stuff. So she's like, you know, can you just continue doing what you're doing? But she wanted me to participate in the class a little bit more at that time because she's like, well, it's not really socially good for you to be isolated all the time, even though that's kind of what you want. And so, like, she's like, well, but she was really, really smart about the way that she got me to start socializing with people in English class. So I became like kind of like an English tutor because like I was a kid that won the writing contest, the literature contest. And so she's like, well, you know, you have like kids here who she kind of used that against me. She's like, well, you have other kids here, like, who can't really read, or, I mean, they can read and stuff like that, but, who are not as good at, certain things that you are, so why don't you, help me, and, also, like, the pronunciation and stuff like that. She's like, you know, they were supposed to be doing, like, plays and stuff, but they couldn't use, like, they didn't have the accent and stuff for it, so she's like, well, why don't you, like, just kind of help me out, you know, since you're, already so good at this stuff, so she actually helped boost my confidence. So, yeah, like I said, she was very smart about it. So, like, none of them pressured me. And the thing about my normal English teacher was that she was disabled. She had a car accident, and so like she had to have her she's an amputee, and that happened before she got pregnant. And so, like, she also kind of knew what it was like to be an outcast. So the white teacher, she knew what it was like being an outcast because she was like, you know, kind of raised in a similar situation to me. And then, like, this teacher, she also knew what it felt like to kind of be different because, like, when she had her car accident, it really, really messed her up. And so, like, you know, she had to work through that herself. And, like, she came back a very beautiful, strong black lady. I mean, like, she was the second teacher I would have dated. But because they already knew what it was like to be different, they kind of knew how to psychologically help me break out of that. So, like, she's like, my second teacher, she's like, you know, why don't you just kind of like, you know, help me out, you know, help people with their, like, class assignments. You don't have to deal with them. You can actually help me grade stuff outside of the class. And then if people have questions, then they can talk to you. So she kind of segued me in. During this time, like, X-Men the Animated Series came out. So I was still, for the first couple weeks I was back in school, I was getting into fights and getting into tiffs with the boys, you know, who just noticed the physical change and kind of felt threatened, I guess, because I wouldn't back down from them. And I became, like, anybody that was picked on, that was like a red flag for me. So I just walk up to them, I wouldn't say anything, I would just stand there. I'm like, okay, you ready to rumble? You know? And so, like, a couple guys tested me out. It didn't work out so well for them, even though they tried to gang up on me. It was like 7-1, and it didn't work out too well for them. And so, like, and it got broken up before it could get really, really serious. But by then, like, the girls had also noticed a change, and so they're just like, you know, like, y'all leave that man alone. And so I had a lot of defenders because they noticed I wasn't the one causing the trouble, and I think the girls had also started to kind of mature, like, during, like, over that year. Well, yeah, they definitely started to mature, physically, but also mentally. They kind of started to grow up, and they realized that a lot of the guys and a lot of football players and the wrestlers that they used to be into were just kind of like, you know, one of these thugs, and weren't really going anywhere, weren't really going to do anything. And, you know, like, you know, because all of them were trying to live that TV life, and I was the only one that was kind of different. Well, not the only one. There was me and, like two other guys that were kind of like the nerdy types. Well, but the other two guys, they were, like, straight up nerds. And, like, so they didn't do any training and or anything like that. And they kind of hung out together. Me, I hung out with nobody. So, but I still did what I felt like I needed to do, or I did what I wanted to do. So if I walked by a girl and, like, or walked by anybody and I saw that, and I was going to sharpen my pencil, I would go, if I saw somebody had a pencil that needed to be sharpened, I would just, like, you know, it's like, when I was struggling, I would just, like, take it, sharpen it, like, along with mine, and go back and go give it back to them, and not give a shit about anything else. Oh shit, I'm not playing Jubilee anymore. I'm Gene. Sorry! But I learned how to become a lot more independent because of X-Men the Animated Series. So that series, martial arts movies, and my teachers, you know, my English teachers that believed in me and stuff like that, they actually saved me. But, you know, like, it all started with, a lot of that started with Jubilee, and the X-Men Animated Series. That's kind of what I've been trying to say. So I forgot I'm playing a totally different character. Alright, Gene, get out there and do your shit. Did you just hit me with a nut, you bitch? Doing that. Alright. Alright, let's go. Alright, we need something. We need someone. I want to play Jubilee. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Alright, I'm Gene though, I'm Gene. Alright. So I'm gonna have to start sniping these fools from, like. Fuck, there's a Spider-Man around here somewhere. There he is. Yeah, he's always trying to get behind us. And succeeding, by the way. Yeah, that Spider-Man is a menace.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Smoked all the spiders. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Fuck, that Spider-Man is like a minute. I'm still thinking about Jubilee, that's all.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Alright, you know what though? Two can play that game.
Get that vehicle moving again.
You're not the only one that can sneak behind enemy lines.
tower can't be much further. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, we need somebody who can get behind enemy lines. Fuck! I'm stuck.
This is real firepower!
Got him. Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye out on that Spider-Man who keeps on like trying to get behind our enemy lines.
Better guns now.
Okay, I'm gonna be playing the Shingari, the rear guard.
It's spider time!
Another bump in the road.
Killer team, they got me good!
Only 60 seconds left. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
The team up nobody asked for!
Bless me, so loud.
Who's got better
Okay,
guns
where's
now?
Spider-Man at?
This little robot's the key to saving this city.
You're halfway. Keep going.
Oh, that's rude. Just move the whole room under me, why don't you?
Time for a glow up. That hurt. Let me out.
Damn. I'm still thinking about Jubilee. I want to play Jubilee. So,
You thought you could kill Jean Grey? Please.
Unit first.
hey Jubes, how's it going? My baby. Yeah, if it wasn't for this girl, I think I would have been dead a long time ago.
Thanks for the boost.
They got me good! I can use a hand! And maybe a foot!
Release the claw trucks!
There is no one better to perform.
You are nothing!
Ah, shit! It's too, yeah, damn it. Too low. I was trying to get it on that incline. Where am I?
Thanks for the boost.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Oh shit, that thing's still hit high. Ah, I was going after Squirrel Girl.
This protection will not last.
No, it will not.
Before fast.
Time!
We're definitely outnumbered.
Fuck.
Ouch, that hurts!
Fucking hurt!
I got hit, like hard!
I don't know how the aircraft will ever go off on missions.
I quite enjoy my time with the Richards children. At least, when Master Franklin isn't trying to reprogram me to do his homework.
Help! I'm hurting pretty bad over here!
Don't let
anything standing your way.
Down, Gunther! Accuracy presenting! This is real firepower!
Where's that Spider-Man at?
Jubilee weapon!
I'm getting kind of hungry right now. So. I'm still thinking about Jubilee. I want to play Jubilee. I want to play Jubilee. Let me play Jubilee. Bye. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. I still want to play Jubilee.
Only 60 seconds left.
Fuck.
This is where you rise again, G. I got hit like
Yeah, Squirrel Girl is like a problem.
double KO. Get that vehicle moving again. Like them dead.
Seriously, how many times can she launch that shit?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Okay, we got nothing. Yeah.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Damn, I just died right out the gate. Yeah, so they just, yeah, they had us hold up. Yeah, so there wasn't really too much we can do in that one.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Yeah. Alright, now I'll jump in here and see if I can get back into like some Jubilee play. Yeah, that Spider-Man was epic. Hey, that's a nice looking man too. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, Jubilee and X-Men, the animated series, really basically saved my life. I didn't have any friends, like, didn't have anywhere to go, didn't really fit in anywhere, but, you know, with X-Men, I found my groove, I found my home, started reading a lot more comics, drawing more comics, started making my own games, started writing my own stories, which were encouraged by my teachers. And found out that I didn't really need anybody and started training myself. So after a while, the boys in school, they like kind of left me alone, and they started respecting me because they had no choice, and they knew that they couldn't do stupid shit around me when it came to like bullying people because that was my trigger. So like you know, I'm like, well, you know, if nobody, I became like a defender of the weak, and like and also one thing that helped me during that time is that like I joined the ROTC program, and then well actually no I didn't know I got sent to Japan. So in my 10th grade year I managed to like you know finish my second 9th grade year, and my status had changed. I was like, you know, like the total loner guy that girls actually liked, guys actually respected, the teachers actually loved me, my grades shot up and everything like that. And then like my second year, but I still didn't have a place. I still didn't fit in anywhere, and I was still cool with that. But what happened is my during my 10th grade year, I got sent to Japan. So I joined the ROTC program. And then like I was in the middle of that, and then like a Japanese businessman came to Tennessee. He's like, all right, well, like, and he was visiting like neighborhoods that were a little bit underprivileged, I guess. And so what happened is he's like, well, did anybody want to go to Japan? I was the only one that raised my hand. You know, I was like, I don't like none of these motherfuckers that I'm sitting in the auditorium with anyway. So, So, and I always wanted to come to Asia. I mean, I was a weird kid because ever since I was a kid, ever since I was like small, I was like, I watched so many kung fu movies, and I was already into Chinese medicine. I wouldn't eat with a fork and spoon. I would eat with chopsticks. So that did not help me out when it came to, when it came to making friends
Then you'd better charge
in
up the
those
rest.
neighborhoods. So I was
Between
like,
the two of us,
not black,
things are
not
about
white,
to get
and like
explosive
totally
up in here.
Oriental minded. And so, like, when the Japanese businessman showed up, you know, he's like, okay, well, who wants to go? And I'm like, I'll go. And so I had to, like, take a test, and, like, I had to, like, and he had to do some interviews, because ours wasn't the only school that they went to. So, do some interviews and stuff like that, which I did. And he really liked me, and so he gave me a scholarship to, you know, come to Japan for, like, and it was all paid. Well, not all paid, but he paid for the trip and everything, like, and I was with a group called YFU, Youth for Understanding, and so, you know, they actually gave me everything that I needed to, Jubilee got hand, boy! Okay, 5-player kill streak again. Venom, you're next.
Why would I need you? Help never hurt.
Just who Gambit was looking for.
Random drop.
I couldn't kill him?
You're welcome.
Spitting in it.
Bursting in, busted.
Don't burst about a room.
I got hit like hard. Read on this. Yeah, face it back.
Thank you, Gambit. Got him. Ah, okay. Finally got him. I think I took out 2 of them. Yeah. Oh, okay. That was Deadpool. I didn't even see him. I was too busy with Venom.
This party isn't over till I say so.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. So, yeah. Yeah, so Jubilee will always be, like, her, Kitty Pryde, Rogue, of course. Yeah, I loved Rogue because of her voice and, like, her, like, the thing about the X-Men animated series is that they actually dealt with real issues. Like, real stuff that, you know, teenagers and stuff would be going through. Especially, like, you know, if you're in a place where you just feel like you don't fit in. And, like, where the whole world is kind of already judging you for, like, just being, like, you know, being who you are, or being associated with a certain person who, had a history of causing trouble, you know. I love my brother, but he wasn't exactly, like, the best, older brother, for me, because he kind of had his own thing going down most of the time, and he didn't really care, what happened to, the family in the process, as long as he kind of got what he wanted. You know, at the time, you know, and he had his own stuff going on, you know, so. Oh shit, I can't take him out. Okay, got down. Let me see if there's some health around here. Thank you, Gambit. Is this a sword? Can I want that sword! Damn it, why can't I get that sword? Bye, Cap.
Life energy, yo! Feed back! Or don't! Great! I can use help never hurt! Face it back!
Only 60 seconds left.
Let the sparks fly!
Head with my steps.
Damn it, Bruce. Die, please. Okay, yeah. There they're all over me.
Down to 30 seconds.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Got it, finally. Fuck, who's that? Thank you, Gambit.
You let the sparks fly. The final 10 seconds.
Got him. Alright, let's
No
see.
winner yet. Going to overtime.
Yeah, Jubilee is kicking ass though. Alright.
Another epic.
Alright, yeah, that's my baby. Yeah, I'm having fun playing with her. So, 20 kills, alright, that's good. Yeah, but like I said, man, this girl saved my life. Like I would say she, like, quite literally saved my life. You know, because, like, you know, everything I was going through at home, like, everything me and my family were going through at home. And like having like basically like no support, and like just figuring out who I was, figuring out where I did, finally starting to figure out that I didn't belong. Even no matter what I did, I wouldn't belong in any of the areas that I was, in any place that I was currently at. You know, that left me at a loss. But then like you know, X-Men helped me start writing, helped me start creating, helped me start like doing like designing my video games, designing my characters, because I realized I had nothing else at the time.
Cover your
Oh, she's gonna be my main, by the way. Her and Gambit are gonna be my main. You know, so I promised like once she came in the game, like she was gonna be my main. So like Jubilee is my main from now on. So yeah, because she's my lifesaver and she's my dream girl. Like one reason I came to Asia was to find a girl that looked like Jubilee. You know, find and marry a girl that looked like Jubilee. I did get married. I recently became unmarried, so I am free now. My kids are like basically in college and high school and stuff like that, so I can kind of do what I want. So maybe I might give
30
it
seconds before you
another.
attack. Get
What
ready.
the? Wait a minute. Did I? Oh, yeah, I am like Jubilee. So how?
Ooh, pick me, please.
What the hell? Oh.
My older
Was I talking shit? Oh, I think I was talking shit and like unselecting her. Anyway.
the Tommy.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, yeah, Rogue is already picked. Alright.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
I was talking
let's
shit and I
capture the
like
mission
forgot
area.
to
Got it?
select her. I'm very excited to have her in the game, finally. Okay, they got flyers. They got quite a few flyers, actually.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. They captured the mission area.
This will do nicely.
Step aside.
Farewell. Here they come now.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah, I started trying to change it back on the side.
Reborn once more.
You're mine! Phoenix bullets!
Let's get go!
They've almost got him!
Targeted for extermination.
Oh fuck, that's not a good place to be in. Oh fuck, I'm in the corner. Yeah.
Some assistance, please.
Yo, that hurts!
Okay, looks like we got like 2 people that dropped out of the game though.
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
Yeah, we don't need to go to overtime on this one, I think. Now I'm getting hungry though, so I should probably take a break. Okay, yeah, there wasn't too much we could do on that one. Why am I getting messages from?
Shadow and light in perfect harmony.
Oh, okay. Alright guys, so yeah. I'm gonna like be a little bit more intimidating this round, a little bit more aggressive. So
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I know that look all too well, Shed. You want to tell me what's going through your pretty little head?
It's just, well, this ain't exactly the honeymoon you promised me, Randy.
I think this is his fault.
But if we gotta be fighting this fight, at least we get to do it side by side, no?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cover your ears! Jubilee is...
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Oh.
Step aside.
Well, look
Farewell.
to no good. Yowie, yowie.
What?
The mission area is yours to capture now.
What a difference.
The mission area is yours.
Who was that? A Cyclops? Okay.
I don't give up so easily.
You're mine!
Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry, so I'm gonna have to go grab some food from somewhere soon, I think. Damn it. That Cyclops is insane. I turned the corner and he just shoots me like dead.
Wow, 4 in a row.
I don't give up so easily.
You're mine!
Mon Dieu, that hurt.
I'm easy pickings! Ionic burst!
Targeted for extermination.
Okay, Cyclops is down, let's go.
Yet another reason to tell, Shed.
Wow, fancy seeing you here. Your team's capture cargo has passed the halfway
Okay.
point. Control C's.
Yeah, this is us now.
Hot dog, I knew we could do it. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
What? What happened? How did that kid cancel? Fuck. Yeah, how did that get canceled?
Control lost.
Reawakened.
Born again!
I can't feel you.
Okay.
They've almost got it.
No, they don't.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Our spirits shall meet again someday, little one. Out of sight. You're mine.
Ah, shit. I was trying to sneak back up in there. Go around them. Alright, yeah, they had a pretty good team, though. Alright. So that's going to be it for me playing on Marvel Rivals right now. Because I got to grab some food from somewhere, I think. Alright, so yeah, if you like watching me play, like, subscribe, you know, and check me out as I'll be playing later. But I had a very good time. Oh, this is Noob Master. Okay, yeah. This guy, he's pretty good with everybody. So he was one that was playing Spider-Man earlier, too, I think. I was just totally rocking my shit. Alright, so, like, I'm going to be jumping off, like, but if you like watching me play, definitely like, subscribe. I'm actually going to change this character. Switch my display. Actually, no, I'm going to switch my display. Where did I switch my character? I want to, like, haven't done this in a while. Like, customize, playable wheel. Oh, wait a minute. I know I gotta do. Alright, anyway, so, like, I'm gonna jump off, get something to eat, maybe, like, grab a couple Z's as well. Gotta check my laundry. I forgot I left my laundry downstairs. So somebody might need to use the, washing machine. Alright, so, like, I will be back on later. Jubilee is gonna be my main, from now on, and I will see you guys, in the next stream. If you haven't been by my, you know, if you'll notice, I'm streaming a lot more on YouTube now. So, YouTube is gonna become my main streaming platform. I was streaming on Twitch. So, if you'd like to see some of my previous streams, you can, like, check me out on Twitch. Definitely check out my Patreon, and because I've got a lot going on there, I will be launching a Kickstarter at the end of next week for my WildFIRE Expanded Universe that is basically introducing all of these characters. Well, not introducing all of these characters, but, like, introducing the ancestors of the main WildFIRE, like, timeline. Sorry, the main WildFIRE timeline, the Ryukage the Ryukage founders. So that will be a Kickstarter that is based on funding the 26 issues of the original comic series. So you should check all of that out. You can actually find the lore for that on my YouTube as well, and like some of the character descriptions or whatnot. And I'll be updating that every day this week. But I'll be launching on the 21st, and I hope, like, you guys will like what you're seeing and support the Kickstarter. And I will, like, you know, see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.